Potential poison. In the Grand Kingdom of Eldoria, there was a revered tradition that dated back centuries. The royal chef, a master of culinary arts, would prepare extravagant feasts for the queen and her court. However, to ensure the queen's safety, the final seal of approval was not left to the chef's reputation alone. Instead, it fell to a humble figure, the royal food taster. Samantha had held the position of royal food taster for many years. Her job was one of both honor and risk, for she was tasked with consuming each dish before it was presented to Queen Isabella. Her duty was simple: to safeguard the queen from any potential poison. It was a responsibility that she took with the utmost seriousness, despite the danger that lurked in each mouthful. One sunny morning, Samantha prepared herself to fulfill her role. The grand dining hall was adorned with opulent tapestries and glittering chandeliers, while the aroma of exquisite dishes filled the air. The royal chef, a culinary genius named Chef Pierre, presented his latest creation, a delectable pomegranate and saffron risotto. Samantha, dressed in her distinctive attire, which marked her as the royal food taster, took a spoonful of the risotto. She closed her eyes and savored the taste, the flavors dancing on her palate. Her senses were keenly attuned to even the slightest hint of poison. The room watched in hushed anticipation as Samantha's expression remained composed. The first course was safe, but her duty was far from over. With each new dish, she repeated the process, sampling lamb marinated in rosemary and honey, a fragrant citrus salad, and a chocolate soufflé that was a true masterpiece. Throughout the grand feast, Samantha's role was crucial. She remained vigilant, constantly aware that there were those who might wish harm to the queen. Every dish, every sip, was a calculated risk, but one she bore willingly. Finally, the climax of the banquet arrived. The pièce de résistance was a complex dish of roasted quail with a secret blend of spices known only to Chef Pierre. Samantha's heart raced as she took a bite, the anticipation of any potential threat hanging heavy in the air. But as the flavors danced on her tongue, Samantha knew that this feast was untainted. The queen's life remained safe, and her kingdom thrived under her wise rule. As the meal came to a close, Queen Isabella rose from her seat, her eyes meeting Samantha's. With a regal nod, she expressed her gratitude for the unwavering dedication and vigilance of her royal food taster. Samantha's heart swelled with pride as she realized the importance of her role in the kingdom. And so, in the Grand Kingdom of Eldoria, the royal food taster continued to stand as a silent guardian, ensuring that the queen's life was always safeguarded, one dish at a time. For Samantha, it was more than a job, it was a solemn oath of loyalty and love for her queen and her realm.